We live. What's up, y'all, and welcome to the Under No Conditions podcast. I'm Tiana, church lady, white, and this is my wonderful co-host, Isaac Iceman. What's up, man?
You know what's good for you. Hey, you know what's good for you. Hey, man, we burning the candle for both ends tonight, man. It
Yeah,
is 2:15 in the morning. Just to let
cool
you know,
15.
man, we is out here. We is working. This
Yes.
is what we do. What's going on with you?
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
How was your week? Everything
Hey,
been
man, look,
busy
it's
over
been a
here. How you
long.
doing?
Hey, it's been trying, but you know what? I don't
Yeah,
have no complaints about what is going to do, when it's going to do, and how it's going to do.
yeah, I understand, man. Yeah, I understand. Y'all, so tonight we got a really unique topic. We got a unique topic every week, but we got something real special for y'all tonight. So me and Isaac, Iceman, was talking earlier this week, just about things going on with the culture, especially the differences in the generations with our generation and the younger kids and the kids after them. And we decided we want to put some on the table, man, because we discussed about in relationships, dating and different things of that nature, but we never talked about hygiene. We never talked about, and
Oh
we
my.
laugh about that, but it's a lot of people, especially these younger kids, and I don't want to just make it a generational thing, but they really don't know. So let's jump into that, man. What you got put on the table?
Hey, hey man, we talk about things normally that you normally don't hear on the internet. People always
Yeah,
talking about other viable things like relationships and mental health and
yeah,
personal growth, and all that's significant, and we understand that. However, we like to be off kilter sometimes, and we like to
yeah.
talk about the things that really the people don't talk about. Things. So wake your goddamn ass up, because we're
Wake
gonna
your
be
ass
talking
up.
about y'all
Wake
ain't
your ass
washing
up.
y'all ass, man. This is
Yeah,
what we gonna do, man. Look, it's it's I don't think I don't know if it's a cultural thing or it's just an issue with being lazy,
yeah,
because it's like when we talk about personal hygiene, and I think a lot of individuals kind of get it crossed up about what personal hygiene really is:
yeah,
taking care of your hair, you understand, doing your feet, taking care of your hands, washing your ass, doing the things that you're supposed to do, ironing your clothes, making sure your
that.
your, your shoes are clean,
Mm-hmm.
changing your underwear, changing your goddamn bras. I mean, really just taking care
Yeah,
of your personal hygiene. And we are in a system right now where you hear a lot of individuals, talk about how other people should be paying for their daily living skills that they
yeah,
supposed to already have.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I hear it all the time. And like, I'm not against it or I'm not for it. However, for me as an individual, as a person, as a man, like, how do I look like paying for something that you should be doing for yourself anyway?
right,
And
exactly.
how should you be paying for something that I should be responsible for? It's just like me every week. I'm calling you, I need $50 for my haircut, or I need $45 to get a shave and a facial.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, those are responsibilities as an individual. We're not talking about man or woman. We talk about human being that you really supposed to be talked about. However, I think the disconnect is how you and I were raised
Yeah,
and how our generation is being taught. Because I know, and we talk about it and we have a lot of laughs about it. But
mm-hmm.
when I was coming up, my mother, she taught us one thing: man, don't never go out of here without a clean t-shirt and a clean pair of motherfucking underwear. Cause you don't
Right.
know what may happen. If you get sick and they gotta take off your clothes, man, I want you to have on some clean underclothes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
And you a kid, you looking at that, you thinking about that, you like, man, what mom talking about? But when you become an adult and you understand the significance of that, you be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get
Yeah,
it now. And it's really just about being able to take care of yourself because at the end of the day, nobody's not supposed to be responsible for that but yourself.
right, right. I'm coming for. I want to throw this in there too. I totally agree with you. I was raised like that. My mother, my grandmother, my aunts told me don't walk out this house without no clean bra and no clean underwear on. I don't care if you're going to the laundromat around the corner, because you don't know what's going to happen. And as a kid, I'm thinking to myself, well, if I have an emergency, I go to the emergency room. They ain't think about that. They do. They see it. I'm
Yeah, they
sure they see
do.
it all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's not one thing my grandmother, my mother taught me with a lot of things. You don't do it for other people. You do it for you.
Do it for
You don't
yourself.
do. You don't say when I'm in a. Oh, you don't put. Okay, and when I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna take a shower every day. But when I'm not in a relationship, I don't. You don't. You don't do that for your partner. You do it for you. But I'm gonna come. I'm gonna throw this into the mix too. And I hate when women say this. And I learned this from my mother, my grandmother, and my aunts. Um, stop giving men the excuse that they men, so men are just naturally nasty. No, no,
Nope.
that's not cool. I hear a lot of women say, "Well, you know how men are; they not as clean as women." Nah, that shouldn't be acceptable to you. It shouldn't be acceptable for your husband, your boyfriend, your sons. None of that. It just shouldn't be acceptable because to me, that's saying as a woman that okay, I'm gonna give you a pass, but why give somebody a pass when it comes to your body? I'm talking about an intimate relationship. Why am I
I
give you
totally
a pass?
agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like, why am I giving you a pass to? I'm not even talking about from the sense of giving me an STD or something, but messing up my flow. You know what I'm saying? Messing up my
I
pH,
understand.
or not even just that. Why should I accept that? Like we being intimate, why should I say, well, men just nasty. He ain't take no shower in 2 days, but it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. I don't care. I don't give I just don't. In this day and age, a lot of men, and I can only speak from my generation, a lot of men have changed their ideals about hygiene and self-care. So it's a lot of fellas out here going to get facials, going to get, making sure that they toes and nails done. And I'm not talking about like in a metrosexual way, because you know how people want to put a twist on it. Oh,
Of
that.
course.
That's some gay stuff. No, that's a hygiene thing. Men are getting their back, getting massages, buying these self care hygiene products. You know what I mean? I deal with somebody that got just as much stuff as me. You know what I mean? And because they're investing in it, but this younger generation, sometimes I hear these young girls, and I'm speaking from experience because I do a lot of Brazilian waxes, and I see a lot of things. I see a lot of not so great things. And I hear these young ladies talking, and it's like, well, he just, that's just how he is. Nah, it shouldn't be accepted, especially when I'm intermingling not only my soul, and that's a whole other conversation, but my physical body with you. Nah, it is. If it ain't good enough for me, it ain't good enough for you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
Hey,
and
you
I
made some great points, man. That's whew.
doing providing services like that, intimate services such as facials and waxing, has really showed me a lot of things. I the way that I'm raised, everybody not raised like that, and I'm not putting nobody down, but I've seen a lot of things. I have smelled a lot of things, and it's just sad because you wanna. It's like some people teeter on the line of they don't know or they just don't care, and it's acceptable to their partner. Because I don't want you. No offense, Iceman. I don't want you coming in there smelling like a bag of fish. To me, you know what I'm saying. I don't want you coming in smelling like that. But
Not free
guess what?
those.
If you coming in smelling like that to me with me, you don't really know me. You can't tell me that you clean up with your man. There's no way possible. Okay,
Man,
I'm sorry, and I don't like to talk about people, but I do have situations like that. Other people, other Brazilian waxers had the same stuff. Like sometimes people have told me I haven't had anything this bad. I've had people refuse service because why are you? What's up? You need to go to the gynecologist. That's not a Dow soap and Dove soap situation. You need to go to the gynecologist.
Yeah, yeah,
Period.
and it's a very sensitive conversation that we're having. But at the end of the day, we're not here to defend nobody. We really want to educate you and
Exactly.
just make you aware of how important it is for you to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And me myself, being in that service work, um, people that know me know I worked in correctional institutions for like the
Hmm.
last 22 years, and I've
Hmm.
seen it all. And I always had a saying is that, and the guys used to laugh when I used to say it, but I used to tell them, you don't come to jail and just not decide you're not gonna wash your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they used to laugh, but as they was thinking about it, they was like, Isaac, you're right. It's really deeper than really just not knowing or not understanding. Sometimes people aren't taught, and because it's a sensitive subject, when somebody try to teach you something, you got to get out of your ego sometimes
Hmm.
and understand that, you know what, if this is my friend and they say they care about me and they bringing up this issue, it's really all out of care,
Yeah.
love, and understanding. And it's just not just with the women, it's a lot of men out here that don't take care of their personal hygiene.
Yeah.
I know men, they'll put on the same clothes for 2 or 3 days and won't
Yeah.
wash themselves, won't take
Yeah.
care of their personal hygiene. I know men that won't will get up and not comb their hair and brush their teeth.
Hmm.
However, it's a lot of situations that they're in that women will accept that.
Yeah. How do you how do you as a man go about, in your field, how do you go about saying it? Because I know,
Go wash your
I know you
ass.
get straight to the okay. And before I could say it, y'all, because I was gonna say you just get straight to the point.
Hey man, go take a shower.
Yeah.
And it's not to be abrupt. It's just as a man, it hurts sometimes to see other men go through that process and they
Hmm.
think it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's just not in prison. This is everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Hmm.
and as much as I understand, I really don't want to understand it, but I understand it because
Hmm.
that's an area that a lot of people don't talk about, and a lot
Yeah.
of people are really ashamed to talk about the fact that they haven't been taught how to take care of their personal hygiene
Yeah.
properly.
Properly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
our generation, our parents and our big aunties and big cousins and big uncles, they was that was mandatory.
It was not an option.
It wasn't
It
an option.
wasn't.
I mean, when you get out the bed, the first thing you're supposed to do is go wash your face and brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth.
That's personal hygiene.
That's it.
That's personal hygiene 101.
That's it. My
It's
grandmother.
hey,
I,
it's nothing real difficult about
it's
that.
not.
But you know how many people get up and don't wash their face
Yeah.
and don't brush their
The
teeth
teeth. Yeah.
and do the other things that they think they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? In the
Yeah.
morning, like me, my baby boy is 24.
Hmm.
And he like, damn, dad, you iron every morning.
That generation don't
I
know about
iron everything, man. You hear
everything.
me?
Me too.
Like
Yes.
I get up in the morning, I got the iron out. I got the spray
Yeah.
stuff. Like people say, which one
You
thing you
still use
can't live
spray
without?
sauce too?
Hey, you know what they
Yeah, me
ask me?
too.
Hey, check this out. They be like, what you can't live with? Man, I can't live without the spray starch.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know what
That
I'm
part.
saying? Like I
Yeah.
get that spray starch and that water, man, and I get busy and I iron everything, man.
Yes.
And when I
Yes.
walk, I might be wrinkled by the time I get to the car, but when I
Right.
when I
But but
step out
but
that,
but you earn it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
you know
hey,
what I'm
I
saying? And
said.
it's just things that has been embedded in me
Mm-hmm.
from a child
Mm-hmm.
that it's so instilled in me. It's just something that I cannot not see myself doing.
Right.
And understandably, I'm grateful not only for my generation, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
grateful for the parents that gave me that tough love and helped me understand, the importance of taking care of your daily living skills. That's
Yes.
doing your hair, that's getting your hair cut, that's taking care of your skin, that's taking care of your feet, that's ironing and wash. You know how many people don't know how to wash
Man,
their
let me
own
tell you this.
clothes?
You know how many kids don't know how to iron. My baby, she's 18, and I raised her like my grandparents, my grandmother, my mom raised me. Harmony knows how to iron. Harmony knows how to wash. She said, "Mom, when she got to school, she said, Mom, it's so many people here that don't know how to wash and
Yeah,
don't know how to iron." Now, my daughter, I'm gonna keep it real with you. My daughter, I don't know why she don't like using the iron. Like she just feel like if she take it out to dry and shake that thing, it's fine. You know what I mean? And I'm like, some days you can get away with that, but I'm like, Harmony, a lot of days you can't. You know what I mean? But there are kids in her generation that don't even know how.
exactly.
You see them like to wash, and that means that if it's like I'm like thinking about their parents, because that means their parents are from me and your generation, and I'm like, we knew better, but then a lot of us don't. It's a lot
Well,
of people that don't.
unfortunately, that's the truth of the matter.
Yeah,
And that's why it's so important for us to have this type of conversation. And it has to be uncomfortable because
yeah,
it's like, and it's not about um being the cleanest guy. It's just about just taking care of your personal hygiene and just
yeah.
making sure that, like these body odors that we experience when we get older, you
Mm-hmm.
want to limit them as much as possible, right? And it's like and go talk to your gynecologist. Like,
Yeah,
men, go talk to your oncologist. Like, go and get a physical. you
yeah,
know um have yourself checked out. You know what
yes.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And ask about your body. Learn about your body. Learn about
Yeah,
the different smells and what they
yeah,
mean or what they can't mean. Like, I mean, because as men, we sweat,
yeah,
and different smells mean different things. You
yes.
know what I'm
And I'm
saying? And
glad
it's
that you
and
mentioned that.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it's important that, like, you understand that, like, from different types of body odor. Some body odors are from maybe your diet, or maybe you may be getting sick. Like, I'm gonna keep it on the eye. Like, I know when I'm getting ready to catch a cold because
mm-hmm.
my pH has changed,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
know it off and I be like, I'm getting ready to get sick,
Right, right.
and I jump on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how, like,
yeah,
I'm so in tune with my body and the odors that persist when my body is changing and things is happening.
yeah.
From something as simple as being catching a cold to catching a flu. I'm an asthmatic, so
Mhm.
my pH balance and my body chemistry, it's gonna tell me what's going on with my body. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Something as
But that
simple
goes
as
back to knowing your body and
yeah,
listening to
it's
your
something
body.
as simple as knowing um when your skin is dry, why your skin
Yeah,
is dry.
right.
Understanding your diet, understand, the different moisturizers that you can put on your body. Like, it's no one thing that's going to fit everybody. You got to find what works for you.
Right.
And it's just important that we have these kind of conversations, because it's sad to know that many of this generation and many of our generations, individuals from our generations, they really don't know really how to take care of their body. I
Yeah,
mean, the simplest thing, like, how do you take a shower?
right.
Hey, I was taught as a kid, the first thing you wash when you get in the shower is your hair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because your hair is dirty. So you
Right.
wash your hair and you let the dirt run down your body while you wash the rest of your body. Like,
Right.
it's just simple things like that I was taught, as a young pup, that always, like, stuck with me, you
Yeah.
know, and I am so grateful for that opportunity to be taught that taught me that, what, personal hygiene is important. Hey, man,
Yeah.
you can walk out the house fly. That don't mean nothing to me, man. Let me get close to you. Let me spell you, because it ain't that much cologne and perfume that's gonna hide
And
that phone. Cause
oh,
whew,
Or what about that thing we talked about? I mentioned to you, which just burns my gears. You fly, you dress up. This is man or woman. You fly, you dress up, you smell good. I sit next to you, look to your ear, and you got a daggone a swimming pool of wax coming out your ear. But you fly though. But you dress, but you smell good. You got the Louboutins on. You got the LV Never Full bag. You got the Savant. You know what I mean? You wearing the Savage. You fly. You got your Gucci belt on, okay? You got your Ferragamos on, but I look over in your ear and it look like you ain't cleaned your ear in years.
Hey man, the hair in
Or
your
what about
ears
people who wear earrings? You look women and men. You look at their lobe. You got
is
got your
dirty.
little stud in, and it's black
It's dirty.
and dry.
It's infected.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got. That's all I got.
Hey,
You know what
look,
I'm saying?
hey man, you know what? We're gonna keep it right there. Cause
All
I
right.
think they got the gist. Hey
Yeah.
man, look here. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm just saying, look,
Yes.
man, we is out here, we working. As you see,
Working.
man, it don't matter what time it is, man. We on and we popping. We most definitely enjoy, all the texts and the
Yeah.
likes and the views. And we guys want you guys to continue to support us,
Yes.
and
Please
we
do.
just want to let you know that it's appreciated. And
Yeah.
hey,
We
reach
love
out
y'all.
to us, man. Last week, go, yeah, there she go, man. Go Go to our media network, man, under No Conditions podcast, and look at our last show where we had a viewer write us with some concerns
Yeah.
about trust issues. That was a main
That was
show,
deep. Yeah, it
and
was.
his name we call him FB.
Yeah.
So man, go check that show out, and most definitely we appreciate everything that you do for us and the community and the podcast community. And if
Yes.
ain't nobody tell you they love you, guys, we love you, man. Hey, and support us, man. Hey, man,
Yes.
church lady, she like coffee, man. Buy her a cup of coffee over there, man.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Give me a
saying?
cup of coffee, little
Yeah,
iced
I'm
coffee.
a tea guy myself. And if
Yeah.
and if with that, everybody part of the UNC family, hey man, we love you.
We
And
love
guess
you.
what? We is out.
Out. Peace.
Hey
Hey
man,
man, that was good.
go
We need to
take
do
your
this
ass.
more often at 2 in the morning.
Man, we could do this.
Yeah.
We could make this a quick slide, like a
Yeah.
15-minute joint.
Yeah.
Something, early in the morning, man. Hey,
Yes.
look at you, man. You got your head down, man. You got your face on. Oh shit, let me find out she could do it like that, man. It's 2 o'clock. Man,
Hey man, I
goddamn
was
you.
prepared for this. I packed. I had my stuff laid out last night. I said, go ahead and put my headscarf on. I'm like, yeah. I got a client at 6:45, so I said, let me just go ahead and do everything, get it together.